Hey, what's up? Welcome to my channel. Today we'll be doing a wine review of the Velvet Devil Merlot 2020 from Washington State from the Charles Smith Winery. Um, I've been doing a bunch of these wine reviews just because I don't know much about wine, and I've been trying to try different kinds. um, all the different types of wines, from Cabernets to Pinot Noirs, Grigio, to try to figure out what I like the best, and so I can talk about it more because I am in the liquor business. Um, so yeah, like I said, today's wine is the Velvet Devil. Um, I'm not. I think I like Merlots. Thankfully, this one isn't corked, where you get to watch me struggle to open it. But there's a close up of it. There's a thumbnail, I guess, right there. Hopefully it works out like I think it's going to. Um, so usually I'm a bourbon and beer kind of guy. I've tried to branch out a few other times and try different kinds of distilled spirits and things like that. Um, Always end up back at bourbon, but digging this wine thing, man. I think my favorite type so far, other than like a Cabernet Sauvignon, is a Malbec, which is very similar. Um, but it's not as dry and maybe a little bit more sweetness, maybe, which is just at least the kind that I've had. Um, so yeah, let's read some of the notes on this before we get into it. So it is from Washington State. It's got a pretty decent rating. Let's see, what does this wine taste like? Show you what I'm looking at. Bloop. Okay. So it says it's pretty bold, smoother versus more tannic. It is a drier wine. See, I was under the impression that Merlots were sweeter. Guess that's not the case at all times. And not too acidic, which is also nice. Um, let's see. Yeah. Anyways, 13.99 per bottle. I think that's exactly how much I paid for it. Of course, I went to my local liquor store, got mine. Um, yeah, see how it is. Smells like wine. Did we read that there's plum kind of nose to it? Yeah, plum, blackberry, dark fruit, blackberry, blueberry, black fruit. Also has, as far as the taste, it should be oaky, maybe a little chocolatey, lots of tobacco references, which is interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that in a wine that I've tried yet. Um, Cheers. Oh, wow. That's delightful. It's probably the best one that I've reviewed so far as like a first sip. Um, wow, that's really good. It's very mellow. It is on the borderline between smooth and dry, or smooth and tannic, and it is dry, which typically I do like in my wines. Um, yeah, man, where they're getting the tobacco from. I don't know. Tastes like just a really solid red wine to me. I would say Merlot, but I haven't had enough Merlots yet to say whether or not this tastes like a Merlot. But it did come heavily recommended at one of my liquor stores. So yeah, pretty solid. Um, I think I'd definitely buy it again. I can't wait to keep drinking it tonight, especially while I play the new Diablo game that just came out. Hmm. Yeah, that is delicious, man. All right, I don't know if I'm gonna do like a rating for these kind of things yet. Um, I give it two thumbs up, I guess. I don't know if we want to do like a rating system. I guess as far as like on a 1 to 5 scale, I'd give this a solid 4. Um, yeah, I'd give it a solid 4. Meaning, I would consider anything below 3 a borderline undrinkable. And anything above a 3 is something that I like, with a 5 being perfect. Oh my gosh, can't live without this. So yeah, solid 4, 4.1 final review. Cool. Thanks for watching. And I guess I will see you in the next one. Peace.